Internet network marketing success. What does it take to succeed in this modern marketing era? Being brought to you by DaveSchluterOnline.com tonight. I'm also over at DaveSchluter.EmpowerNetwork.com tonight. For those of you that aren't familiar with me, I am an internet marketer. I'm an author. I'm a creator of the Make It Real system, the secrets of the success equation, the unstoppable power of a compelling reason why, among other things. Guys, come on over to these websites. Get yourself into some free training if you're not there already and you haven't had the chance to check us out there. But aside from that, I just want to welcome you out to this training. Let's just get into this video. Guys, who else wants to discover the secrets to network marketing success in this rapidly changing technological world, this rapidly changing technological landscape that we're all a part of today? And there's massive social and technological change going on, guys. It's an age and a time like never has been before. We're experiencing this change, this shifts, and it's all had to do with the introduction of the technological era and the expanding information age that we're a part of. And it's had major impact on all of us, on the way that we do business, the way we think, the way we relate with each other, the way we get things done, the way money changes hands. And has opened up opportunities and things that have never really existed before at any other time, quite like they have in this day and age. It's a modern day gold rush, really, of a sort, and it's happening right now if you just know where to look. If you know how to identify gold ore when you see it, okay? We're going to talk about identifying some of that gold ore tonight in this training, and definitely come to my online prosperity sites and check them out, guys. What it's all about. So, guys, if you've been paying attention, if you notice these major shifts that's going on, that there's more money in the world than there ever has been, that's easier to put your hands on it than ever, that we have new power on our hands with the internet and with all this technology that we've never ever had at any other time in history up till now, unless you were one of the seriously elite members of society. Okay? The ability to create wealth has never been brought down to the level that it has been today. You have the equivalent of your own manufacturing firm right in your laptop, right in your handheld smart device today. That's really what I'm trying to get at. If you've been paying attention to everything at all, you probably realize by now we've passed a certain kind of a tipping point when it comes to technology, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to social change. We've already reached that point where the scales begin to tip, and we're into new territory now. We're not going backwards. Things have been rapidly changing when it comes to how business is being done. What's working right now in business, what the trends are of the day, where we're headed, etc. So what I'm saying is this, really, what I'm getting down to, is it's a new age. We're doing things in a new way. What we once did and how we did it doesn't necessarily work anymore. Doesn't necessarily belong here today. It's an age of change and adaptation. Those that adapt and those that change, those that are on the forefront, are really leading a whole new movement. There's whole new possibilities, and I'm going to get into how this affects this industry in particular. But no doubt, with the advent of the internet, with the cell phone, with social media, with smart devices that people are walking around with in their pockets, within their purse, or that are built into the dashboard of your car, we've crossed this certain threshold, okay, into a new social and economic era. We're not going backwards. So my question to you is, are you ready? Are you ready and prepared to succeed in this ever-changing environment, guys? This is an exciting time. There's just change is just happening. Business is changing. Marketing is changing. How we connect, how we communicate with and relate with one another is changing. And the things that once worked, like I said, things that worked once upon a time and how they worked once upon a time isn't what the future looks like, and has everything to do with the network marketing industry, where it's going, how it's changing, and where you need to position yourself if you want to succeed. You see, marketing has changed. Those old hard sell, cram it down your throat messages, just pound them, selling, hard direct selling over and over that used to work, they just don't work like they used to anymore. TV advertising doesn't work like it used to. I mean, people are overwhelmed with thousands, tens of thousands of marketing messages every day. They've grown resistant to it. They're able to tune it out. They stare right at ads and don't even see them because they've trained and accustomed themselves to deal with the massive amount of marketing messages and input that comes into their brains, into their senses every day. Getting someone's attention today, their trust, their readiness to buy, isn't what it used to be. Okay? So is this the end of network marketing? No. Does it mean that we've seen the end of readily achievable MLM success, the end of network marketing as a viable work-from-home business? No, it doesn't at all. It does mean that it's changing, that we're on the edge of change. We're on the forefront of new and exciting times in the industry. Okay? Old molds are being broken, and new ideas are setting new records. They're shaping a future and a direction for the industry. I want you to learn how to be a part of that. It's part of why I do this training. It's with some of the stuff that I'm passionate about and that I get excited about. You see, because I remember back in 2005 trying to convince my upline leadership that internet marketing, the internet, was the wave of the future, that it was what I wanted to focus on because I knew that that's where the industry was headed. I knew that's where sales was headed, business was headed, network marketing in particular being no exception. You see, I argued with them that it provided unheard of leverage, the ability to reach people like never before, and that it was going to be a solution for a lot of distributors out there that were struggling, that really had problems with chasing their friends, their family, people on the streets, people in shopping malls, everywhere else, buying leads, etc., trying to get it done. I felt like if we could achieve some of that and I could bring that to a team environment, it would take care of a whole bunch of the problems in the industry, including the massive dropout rates in the industry. And here's what they told me. It fell on deaf ears, guys. They said, basically, we've tried it, Dave. It doesn't work. Just stick with the plan and you'll be fine. But I didn't want to stick to the plan. You see, my ideas, my data, all the trends that I knew, all the research that I had been doing, fell on deaf ears. My upline leadership were a bunch of dinosaurs, basically, part of a disappearing era that's going on today. Okay? Unfortunately, even today, though, a decade later, even from this, when we were just starting this, many of the industry leaders are still stuck in that same place. Dinosaurs of the past, clinging to a dated philosophy, a dated model that once used to work really quite well in network marketing, that they're still trying to propagate in the industry as the only way to make it happen. The problem is that model's broken. It's part of what we were talking about. And unfortunately, even some of the top 25 MLM companies out there, and there'll be a link to an article on this page on some of those top 25, they won't even let you embrace the tools, the techniques, the strategies of the time, allow you to market effectively on the internet using the technology available, doing business the way that people do business today. Okay? They won't let you build in a leveraged and profitable fashion in today's world. That's just how it is. That's just the problem. And don't get me wrong, guys. Fundamentals of MLM success are going to remain the same. The fundamental principles and philosophies, what it takes. It's still a people-based industry. It's still a people-based undertaking built upon the connections that you make, the relationships that you generate, built upon the trust that you create and the rapport that you have with others. Okay, that's just a fundamental foundation of business. But let's admit the fact, guys, the mechanisms, the way that we connect with one another in today's world is quite different from the days that preceded smartphones, smart devices, the internet. Okay? We didn't have Facebook, we didn't have Vine, we didn't have Twitter, we didn't have a smartphone in pretty much every kid's pocket like we do today. It was a different world, guys. Have you ever tried to talk to a teenager who's got a smartphone in their hand, who's preoccupied with what's going on that smartphone? You might as well just text them. Send them to your Vine. Snapchat them, right? I mean, do I need to go on here? I don't think so. I think you get it. There are extreme examples everywhere you look that bear testimony to this fact that it is a changed world that we live in. And yet too much of the MLM industry is stuck in the past. Okay? So what does it take to create MLM success in this modern marketing era? Okay? Well, like we said, it doesn't require new fundamentals. It's still going to boil down to 3 core disciplines that remain the same in the industry that you have to master if you want to succeed. First thing you have to master is you have to master traffic generation. You have to be able to have people to talk to in your business. And that used to be chasing people around all the time. Well, on the internet, it's entirely different. Number 2, lead capture. You have to be able to qualify those people as a lead so that you have someone that you know is going to be interested in the offer that you have for them. You have to master taking the traffic, taking the people out there that you're exposed to or that you expose your offer to, and turn them into leads. Okay? Number 3, sales conversions. You've got to be able to take those leads when you've got them and convert them into sales. Sales of your product, sales for your business, partners in your business if you want to grow. And of course, you got to keep them in and keep them buying. These are the fundamentals. They remain the same, guys. What has changed is the ways that we can accomplish each of these objectives. What has changed is the power available to us today. For example, you can drive 100,000 visitors to a lead capture system in a day. Okay, when it's done, to a system, a capture page that basically has an offer out there or a part of an offer out there, gets them to opt in to see what it is you're talking about. Gets them to opt in for some kind of value that they're looking for. Gets them to opt in for something that they want. Okay? When you really know how to leverage new technology and the internet, and you're a master of traffic generations, this can be done. And there's no possible way you can talk to thousands of targeted people in one day with old school MLM techniques, period. It can't be done. Don't even go there, guys. Okay? You need new tools, new tech, new intelligence, new information to make that happen. That's what the digital age is about. Here's the deal. You got to have the tools. You need the training to be able to accomplish such a feat. That's part of what it's going to take to succeed in the internet marketing future. I've got some resources for you. They're here on this page, they're here in the associated article, or they're down below today's video. Go ahead and check some of those out. Got some viral blogging solutions for you, some marketing training that'll blow your mind, some attraction marketing systems, and some lead capture systems, how to make this new system of marketing happen online. Just think about it for a minute. If you were to convert even a fraction of 100,000 leads, how are you going to follow up with them with old school methods? How are you going to form them? Go through the family, occupation, what they do for recreation, and eventually get to your message. How are you going to do that? How are you going to 3-way call thousands of people? And how are you going to do all this and have a life? I mean, don't you want to build a business and have freedom? Don't you want financial freedom? You don't just want finances, right? We're looking for lifestyle here. That's what this industry is about. Think about that for a minute, guys. How is that possible without leveraging something more powerful than what we've had in the past? Look, with the advent of email marketing, smart devices, you can take your marketing, you can take your follow-up, your sales presentation, your relationship building process, when you know how to do this stuff, when you're trained, when you have the tools, put it on autopilot 24/7, 365 days a year, rain or shine, while you're working, eating, sleeping, working out, while you're on vacation, driving fast cars, maybe you're skiing, swimming, tanning on the finest beaches of the world in leisure. Isn't that a lot better? Isn't that what people are after? Isn't that the lifestyle that people want? Well, then you gotta have a way to be able to give that to them. The only way to accomplish that in this marketing age and era is with the best internet marketing training out there available. That's what I want you to opt into. That's what I want you to see. That's what I want you to be a part of. That's what I want to build and create with you. Look, you'll need an automated lead capture system to make a system like that work, right? You're going to need an email autoresponder and how to know how to do this, how to do email marketing, and a lot of other things to be able to drip market onto those leads, okay, and convert them, right? And this is truly just the tip of the iceberg. I'm just scratching the surface when it comes to automation technology, when it comes to marketing technology, when it comes to what's going on out there in the digital age right now and what's possible for you that can allow you to create an empire online when you're trained, okay? That can propel you to massive MLM success. So how deep do you want to go, guys? When you get deeper into these resources, you're going to see just how deep the rabbit hole gets, guys. Take some action today, guys. Take some action on this. Follow through and see if I'm not saying, see if it isn't possible what I'm saying. Guys, you can connect with a worldwide market. This is the dawn of a new era, unlike anything else before. There's new ways to make money, new ways to make fortunes right now, exciting ways. Okay? The days of the MLM dinosaurs are numbered. Look, am I saying that old school network marketing is bad? No, I'm just saying it doesn't work as well as it used to. And even when it was working its best, it didn't work for a lot of the people. Look, the only reason why the MLM dinosaurs still cling to life right now is because they're quick to eliminate anyone that challenges them. Anyone who's in their organization who embraces forward-thinking technology and who employs these as strategies to build a business, aka market on the internet, take advantage of the tools, the training, the systems that are out there right now, these MLM companies feel threatened by that. And it's sad but true, but it's the truth. Many of the top MLM aristocracy will terminate you. Okay? They'll eliminate your company position if you violate these contracts, violate some of these agreements. And so it's imperative for your success, guys, if you want internet MLM success, that you are clear from the beginning how it is you want to build your business. Right? And who it is you're going to build your business with. They must allow for internet network marketing success, for you to be able to use and leverage the tools and the strategies, or you're going to need to look elsewhere. Or you can do old school network marketing until we've completely and thoroughly eliminated these organizations. I mean, don't think for a minute that you're going to be able to market online, that you're going to be able to violate and go against the policies of some of these companies and get away with it. Okay? Your upline who gets jealous, your company can and will turn on you. And they'll steal your downline. They'll steal your hard work. Here's why distributors like that Here's why companies like that, here's why their days of success are numbered, guys. Okay? There are forward-thinking entrepreneurs, businesses, company owners, leaders, and distributors right now, a growing populace, a mass, a force demanding the freedom to market their business in the most productive and highly leveraged, cutting-edge ways, okay, that are available out there. These people are hip, they're in tune with the times, they're technologically and marketing advanced, and they're the future of the industry right now. I suggest you get with some of them. Guys, they're breaking records. They're pioneers, leaders, mavericks, okay? They're rewriting the rules for what's possible in the industry right now. They're creating internet marketing success, okay? In a new way, in a new era, and they're killing it online. They're breaking records, guys. The stories are getting ridiculous, okay? There is a buzz surrounding what they are doing that cannot be ignored right now. Cannot be ignored by these big companies, cannot be ignored by old schoolers for long. Internet network marketing success has become a reality for more and more struggling distributors who couldn't succeed with the old system. The dinosaurs are going to have to adapt or die, guys. But what about you? Where are you at? The question is, where do you choose to be? On the way out with the dinosaurs or on the forefront with the leaders? Okay? All right. This is a critical moment of timing and choice for you guys right now. Okay? Because something big, something new, something revolutionary has come to the industry that can't continue to be ignored, guys. It isn't a company, it isn't a product, it isn't a plan, a pay plan. It's a movement. Okay? It's the future of MLM success. That future is all about embracing the internet marketing success, guys. If you want to get and be a part of that, follow some of the links on this page. Come on over to DaveSchluterOnline.com and get tapped in. Come on over to DaveSchluter.EmpowerNetwork.com and get tapped in. See what I'm talking about. Let's get plugged in. Let's get up to speed. Let's create this new future together. I'm all about locking arms with you guys, locking arms with some of the other leaders in the industry and making it happen, guys. It's time to make some things better. You want to be a part of that? You want to be a part of something special in this special time? Take some action today. Follow through on some of the links. Guys, my name is Dave Schluter. It has been a pleasure training with you tonight, and I'm out.